everyone, it's Coach Cherie, real estate and financial expert, and I am here with you today with yet another video, you guys. We are talking creation. We're going to talk ways of how you can create wealth, how you can create income, how you can just create more money, and that's all of our goals. We all want to get more money in our bank accounts. So I want to go ahead and give you my top 5 ways that you can create wealth, create money, create income, and build up your bank accounts. So I don't want to give you any fluff. I want to dive right into it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. This will probably most likely be a 4-part, maybe even 5-part video. So I want you to stay tuned. Yes, it's that much information that I have stored up in me that I am so honored to share with you. And in fact, I have my notebook. So we are going to dive right in, you guys, with the number 1. And I want to start with gifts. And I know you're like, what do gifts have anything to do with creating more income? But I want you to understand that wealth is already in us. Money is already in us. We were not created to be broke, busted, and disgusted. There's a lot of things that are already in us. And I want to use myself as an example. You guys, just 3 years ago, as I can remember, I was just at a bad and vulnerable place in life financially. And I fast forward today and I'm looking at my life like, how are you making multiple streams of income and you're living a comfortable life and your income is steady growing? Well, what changed between now and 3 years ago? Nothing has changed. And nothing has changed. The only thing I can say that's changed is, my bank account and my income that's coming in. But that is because I tapped into the gifts that were already given to me. So going into my notes, you guys, I want us to understand, I want you to understand that wealth is already in you. So we have to tap into the wealth that is already in us, okay? And so I have to just speak biblically for just a second, okay? So I want you guys to understand that in Proverbs 18, chapter 18, verse 16, it talks about our gifts. It talks about how our gifts will make room for us. Now, when I hear that, I'm like, wait a minute. How can my gift make room for me? That means your gift is bigger than you. It's much bigger than you that it will have to make room for you. Not only does it make room for you, but it presents you in front of great people, big people, so your gift is much bigger than you. And so I want you to think about that. We all have gifts, whether you believe it or not. We all have gifts that are in us. And sometimes it does take time for you to discover those gifts because you may not even realize that those are gifts. Like I said, I didn't know that I had so many gifts in me. I'm teaching right now. I'm educating. And believe it or not, but teaching and educating is a gift. Whether you think you're doing it in a classroom or on video or through social or at a conference, it does not matter. If you have the ability to teach and you do it where you are more almost like you've been set apart, you've been handpicked to teach, that is a gift. And these gifts are already inside of us. So I want to talk to you about the things that are already inside of you, such as your gifts, your talents. We have talents that are in us. We have gifts that are in us. We have passion. What are you passionate about? Because a lot of times those things are where your extra money comes in at, of where your ability to create more wealth. How many go to work every day and just as miserable as I don't know what at their job? So I'm going to be honest, that's not me. That used to be me, but that's not me. I'm happy because I have tapped into the gifts, the talents, the uniqueness about me. And I think that that's something that I want to challenge you to do. And I know, like I said, a lot of people think that they don't have any gifts. We relate gifts to talents and things that we we think about singing and acting, and those are talents, those are gifts, but you have greater gifts also that are in you. Like, there was someone I went to, you guys, for, I needed help. I need help to create this video. I really do. I need help to create this video. So that means I have to go to someone and ask them, can you help me to edit this video? There are people that are gifted to write. There are people that are gifted to listen. There are people that are gifted at doing makeup. There are people that are gifted at speaking. There are people that are gifted in so many things, at cooking. You know, it's so many things that you are gifted at. And you have to understand that these are skills that you were created to do, that you were handcrafted to do. God says that he handcrafted you. You know, you are his handiwork. So you want to tap into that, because like I said, I wasn't just broke 3 years ago and today all of a sudden I'm just living in my best purpose, living my best life. No, I have already had those gifts in me. I just did not know, and I did not allow them to make room for me. I didn't. And all that time I was sitting on 6 figures and did not know. How many of you are out there sitting on 6 figures and do not know? You know, you may have the gift to mentor. Oh my goodness, you may have the gift to coach. You may have the gift to minister. You have to look at what's already in you. What are you good at? And you have to say, what's in me has value. What's in me can be taught. What's in me somebody else needs. If it's presented and packaged up right, you have to, you got to make that thing work. Like I said, I did not know so many things were in me. I didn't know that speaking was in me. I didn't know that coaching was in me. I didn't know that I had the ability to turn $100 into 1,000. These are things that are in me, and so you have so many gifts, and I want you to tap into that. And by tapping into those gifts, it will help you to find this thing called purpose. And when you find purpose, you also can find wealth. You start to find that you will be living your best life, you guys. So I want you to look at this. There are a couple of things that everybody can do, because I want you to know that gifts is for everybody. We all was created with gifts. Now, in our gifts, we all have something that we can teach, okay? And if you have something that you can teach, you also have this thing called revenue, okay? Teaching brings about a revenue. Teaching brings a paycheck. Teaching can bring multiple streams of income. You understand? Everybody has something that they can teach. Everybody has something of value that they can teach, okay? Everybody has a story. So I believe that we all have something that we can teach, and we all have a story, meaning we all have books inside of us, ebooks, books. We all have these things that are inside of us. But if you tap into this gift that you were created for, I wasn't created for your gift, nor you was not created for my gifts. And keep in mind, there's many things that we can teach. There's many things that we can teach. You guys, I went to a webinar yesterday, I kid you not, on somebody teaching a Canvas, I think is how you pronounce it, class. I went to webinars where people are teaching Instagram classes. I went to a webinar where people are teaching how to be a photographer. People are teaching how to take great photos, and that may be something that you are good at. Well, you may know how to install a program on a computer. You may know how to create a website. These are all gifts, and guess what? These are services that people will pay for. So I want you to think that you have something of value that you could offer, because you do. You have a gift, and I want you to look at this gift as something as so precious as if it was rubies, okay? And I want you to look into your pain, because a lot of times like I said, we all have a story, and our story is within our pain. And your pain can come forth your purpose. So if you tap into the pain, if you tap into your hardship, if you tap into your testimony, it will bring forth your gift. It will bring forth your passion. It will bring forth your purpose. And not only that, but it will bring forth, guess what? Creation of wealth. Because it's already in you. Money is already inside of you. And all you have to do is ask. Oh my goodness, like this is so juicy. Because I look at people all the time. People don't just wake up and decide that they want to create a business. And you know what I'm saying? These are things that were already in them. And they just tapped into what was already gifted in them. That they was already created to do. So I want you to start there first. Yes, we're going to go deep into this. We're going to talk about all the ways you can make money that the average person can do to make money, okay? This is not something that selected people can do. No, this is something that everybody can do. And this is already within you. You don't have to look any further. This is something that you can do today. Is tap into the gifts that you have. And guess what? They'll make room for you, and they'll present you in front of great people, large people. Oh my God. And it can be so epic. And you can start creating more wealth through your gifts and your talents. You guys, you have so much value. And so I want you to do this. I want you to write down. Yes, I'm giving you an assignment. I want you to get a notebook. Write your visions down. Write what you're good at. Write what people come to you for. Write your skills. Write what you have more expertise on, more knowledge on. Write what you enjoy to do. Write what you're passionate about, your burdens, and find your gift, because your gift is going to bring about a change in your life. And that change is going to be great wealth, more money, income, a happier life, okay? So tap into it. And now we're going to go into the next tip that I have for you guys.